up, guys? We are on our way to Spokane, Washington. You can see the road right there. I'll go ahead and close all the windows here. So the kids want me to tell them a story. Alicia wants to hear about
U.F.O.
the time I saw a U.F.O. Now this happened a long time ago. Long time ago. This was like just a long time ago.
1990.
I had more hair. I had more hair back then. So that gives you an idea. We're gonna say this is 1999, so it was 18 years ago.
Actually, Dad has not met my mom at this time.
Yeah, I had not met any of the baby mamas. So this was in the summer of '99. So I used to live in Alaska. I used to work as a fisherman. I used to live on the boats and spent a lot of time in the Bering Sea. And we flew out of Seattle. I had driven to Seattle with some guys, and from Seattle we flew to Anchorage, and I ended up staying in Anchorage for a few days because the plane was actually overbooked. So yes, the plane was full. They had overbooked it, and they didn't want to yank anybody off like they do nowadays. Times were a little different back then, so if they were overbooked, they paid for your hotel, they paid for your food. So they got me a hotel and some vouchers for food, and they took me to a hotel. At the hotel, I actually ended up meeting another fellow fisherman that he was actually going to go work on the same boat that I was at. We actually got put in the same room with another guy, and I actually ended up becoming really good friends with him. His name was Tabo, so rest in peace, Tabo. He just recently passed away, but I became really good friends with him. So we were in Anchorage for several days. We just looked around. We had the free vouchers to eat, so we were going out whatever locations we found, just exploring Anchorage. Not really exploring, just walking around because we didn't have a car, but just walking around and enjoying a location we had never been to. So anyway, stayed there for a few days, and then we got a call that there was finally a flight out of Anchorage to the location that I was going at, but there was a catch. It was a small plane. It was a really small plane, the kind that only carry like 4 people at a time. Like you're in the plane like this, really crouched in, and your head's hitting the top of the plane.
A Cessna?
Huh?
Was it a Cessna?
It's a really small plane.
Oh.
I don't know what the planes are. Is that what the company's called?
No, it's not a company. It's a type of plane.
Well, I don't know much about planes, but it flew in the air, and it wasn't it wasn't a pterodactyl. It was an actual plane made of machines, like metal. So anyway, and also in Alaska, there's a lot of islands. So what was going to happen is we were going to have to catch small planes, go on one plane, land on an island, refuel, go on another plane, or jump on another plane and then go onto an island, another island. So we did that, and I'm pretty tired because this is an all-day process. And I'm looking out the window, and in between the clouds, I'm looking down at the ocean. You can see the ocean down below. And then I look up at the clouds, and the clouds are kind of opening up. And as the clouds open up, are you guys paying attention to my UFO story?
Yes, yeah.
What did I just say?
The clouds open up.
I am a storytelling machine. So the clouds are opening up, and right in the middle of these clouds is this object. It's like silver. It's nothing like what people say a UFO looks like. I'd never. If I would have seen a UFO in my head, I wouldn't imagine this is what it would look like. So it was just hovering there, and it was like a silver metallic, almost shiny, like a different type of silver that I'd never seen before. Like really, yes, it was shaped like a diamond, but it was really silvery. Like I'd never seen that type of shiny silver. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm staring at it for a long time, and it's just hovering there. And I turn around to like look at the other guy that's on the plane, and he's like kind of like leaning over, like falling asleep. And then I thought in my head, like, I'm not gonna say nothing, you know what I mean? And so then I turn back around, and the thing's gone. It just disappeared, vanished into the air. So that was my UFO experience. And then years later, I ended up watching the movie. What's it called? The Fourth Kind.
Yeah.
That was filmed in Alaska. Anyway, it just reminded me of my experience in Alaska. So that's it. That's my UFO story. What do you guys think? I know it's not.
Mia's still awake.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the most exciting UFO story. Like I didn't see like little green men, you know. I wasn't.
More boring
I wasn't taken off into space, but it's still like it was there.
Okay.
All right, I think everybody's asleep now. So, all right, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this road trip story more than the kids did. Bye.